Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. It's your girl Jazz, and today we are comparing apples to apples. We are doing the Apple Airpods Max versus Dr. Dre's, formerly Dr. Dre, but Beats by Dre Studio 3. We're looking at a $200 difference in between two pair of headphones. So right off the bat, you know I'm gonna go by price. We've got $550, rounding it up of course, for the AirPod Max. Y'all already know how I feel about for Apple products in general. They're overpriced. My 2 cents. I know I'm going to get a lot of backlash from the Apple heads out there. My opinion. I mean, hey, if you're rich and you want to go blow your money, by all means. And then we've got the Studio. I'm just going to call them Studio, but they are Studio 3. And these are at, still too rich for my blood, $350 pair of headphones. So which one are you guys going for? Like I said, price tag alone, you guys know where I'm heading towards. So a couple of things we're going to talk about here. First of all, we've got the cases. This is the Beats version of a case. So you're going to be able to fold it up, throw it in the case, and it's protected, right? You guys, this is Apple's version of a case, which I like to call a little bralette. Because let's face it, it ain't covering everything. There's aftermarket products, of course, but if you're already spending $550, why would you want to spend additional money to protect your investment? Insurance is not included. Are there insurance on these headphones? I need to look into that. Oh wait, never mind, I already bought it. More than likely you have to buy it there. But anyways. Yeah, so this is the version of the case. So you can carry your little bralette. It just bugs me for it to be considered a case, and it's supposed to be considered a smart case at that. So my opinion, if you're really smart, save your money. So that's another strike against Apple here with the Max is the case. You got the price. Yeah, not a fan. Now as far as colors go, so you've got silver, you've got the space gray, sky blue, pink, and green. So you've got 5 different options, which is essentially the same number-wise as the Studios. The only exception is they have the special edition version of the black and red, which is what you see right here, the Decade Collection. But they have matte black, red, white, blue, midnight black, which I'm not sure what the difference is, and shadow gray. So you've got 6 options for Studio, which once again, it comes with the special edition as an option as well. And then you've got 5 different options for Air Max. This bugs me. Sorry guys, I have to vent a little bit with the Max, because when I lift it, I feel, you know, obviously you can see where when I hold it, this lifts up too. I can easily see that getting damaged, you know, just from normal wear and tear, not necessarily just holding it like this. So that's another reason why I'm irritated with the case. The little bralette that it comes with versus an actual case. So they both have noise canceling, so you don't have to worry about that. They have transparency mode. One of the things that I do like about Apple is that these are removable, easily removable and replaceable. However, I think it's like about 50 or 60 bucks to buy some replacement ear pads. That's a little pricey for me. They do have replacement pads for the Beats. However, first of all, it's not as easily removable. I cannot do it on camera, and part of the reason why is because, well, first of all, I don't want to ruin these. And I say ruin them in the fact that I don't want to have to buy replacements yet, because they're in good condition. But I did actually watch a video right before doing this video to see if they were and how do you remove them. So you're going to just stick a nice little, something nice and flat to be able to fit into here. You're going to be able to pop them off, and it's actually kind of like a foam type of double-sided sticky tape that's holding this together. This seems to be pretty durable, but if you do end up, you know, using the heck out of them, then obviously after a while you're going to need to replace them. But so they is replaceable. It's just not as easy to replace. Good and bad, because that means, you know, obviously these aren't just going to be able to fly off, unlike these, because it has somewhat of a strong magnet, but not too super strong, as you can tell. Another thing about the physical feature, the Beats are actually extremely light compared to Apple. Now, depending on what your view is, The lighter ones can be better. The heavier ones could just be more durable. You know, that one, as far as the weight goes, that's a matter of personal opinion. I personally prefer the lighter ones just because I don't want the heaviness on my head. Especially if I'm working out, you know, I don't want to, if I'm barely moving or something like that, or, you know, make a sharp movement, I don't want it to, you know, adjust or anything like that. So for me personally, the lighter works better. One of the things that is extremely frustrating about the Apple is that there's absolutely no way to power it off at all. You just, pretty much it just goes into sleep mode until you're ready to use it again and you wake it up. There's no way to turn it off. So you're continuously using battery. Granted, it's not like it's going to kill your battery within a week. I haven't charged these in I don't know how long, and I was afraid I was going to have to charge them up. But it has really good battery life as far as just being dormant. I haven't really tested out too much how well the dormant battery life is for the Beats, just because I've actually used them more. Speaking of battery life, we're going to go back and look at the actual overall battery life for the two. Starting out with Apple, keep in mind I'm going to say up to, because the determination is whether you have your noise canceling on first and foremost. Having active noise canceling on is going to kill your battery, period, no matter whether it's over the headphones or earbuds. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, blocking out the world kills the battery, although it kind of rejuvenates me. As far as battery life goes, you're looking up to 20 hours of listening time, whether it be actually talking on it or listening. And, you know, because some reason that doing the talking versus streaming, it uses different battery life. What I've found is that the battery life seems to be relatively the same regardless of whether it's talk time versus streaming time. Now for studios, we're looking at 22 hours of usage, and it does have a power button, which is going to be located on the right side. Don't judge me because I get my left and my right confused. That's the reason why I'm happy that it's labeled. For the Beats, you get 22 hours of talk time with noise canceling, and without, you get up to 40 hours. Still pretty good, no complaints there. But we're looking at 20 hours versus 22, or up to 20 hours versus 22. So more than likely it's going to drop significantly with the noise canceling on. One of the things that I do like on both of the headphones is that the gestures, both active noise canceling, volume, and pause play, adjusting of the songs, go back song, next song features are all on the headphones, period. For the Max, you've got the noise canceling. All you're gonna do is press this little button on the, what side is this, left or right? Oh, right side. You've got the volume, which is the swivel part of this button. However, if you want to pause, play, or change the songs, that's gonna be by pressing, not just by changing the volume. Now, on Studio, we've got everything labeled nicely right here. So you've got the pause, play in the middle, and you've got the volume up and down. Now for the noise canceling, that's actually going to be on the right side. So the adjustments for the music, pause, play, volume control is all on the left side. On the right side, well, actually, really, it doesn't matter what you do, left or right. But based off labels, that's what I'm going off of, the left and right. That's the power buttons on the bottom right here. And then you've got the noise canceling, which is actually pressing on the B. So going off of the fact that I am talking about the noise canceling when it comes to battery life, how exactly do you control active noise canceling? How do you turn it on and off? As I mentioned, they're both controlled on the headphones themselves, so you don't need an additional app or anything like that. As far as the Beats goes, you're going to hit the power button twice. Now, keep in mind, do not hold it down for too long because you can easily turn off your headphones. Duh. You're going to hit it twice, and for Max, you're going to hit just this little square button right here. That's it. As far as noise canceling goes, it seems to be able to control it. It's easier on Apple, but as far as me being able to notice a huge difference on whether the noise canceling is on or off without speaking, I actually noticed a difference more in Beats versus the Max. I actually had to verbalize, just anything just to be able to hear a difference in the fact that the active noise canceling was on. As far as the sound goes, I didn't notice a difference with the noise canceling unless I have other noise around it with the Apple. But with the Beats, I did notice more of a significant difference with the noise canceling. I could tell when it was on versus when it's off without having to have an additional noise. It seems like when it's off, the noise seems to be more immersive versus when it's off. It seems a little bit more in the background, which depending on what you're looking at, I actually like that factor more on the Beats, just because I'm able to tell the difference on whether I'm killing my battery or not. Plus, it'll give you more of an immersive experience as far as the sound goes and whenever you're turning on and off the noise canceling. Both of them are pretty easy to use as far as connecting them to your phone, regardless of whether it's Apple or an Android phone or device. They're both compatible with each. So with Apples, you don't just have to use an Apple product to be able to listen to them. Same with the Beats. Well, considering the fact that there's no Beats phone, you don't need an Android device. So both of them connect to both Apple and Android. Although more than likely, you're not going to see any other weirdos around the world like me that's going to have Android phone with an Apple pair of headphones. I'm pretty sure there's more of the weirdos out there. Don't take that as an offense. I consider myself a weirdo, so it's not an insult. This is where Apple actually wins on this one. Apple wants to keep updated and have the Type-C charger. Beats, what in the world happened? Why have you not updated? These are the newest, the most recent, should I say, headphones that are out. So why does it have the micro USB on here, not a Type-C? I don't understand that. Do you realize how hard it's going to be for me to find the charger for it versus me just grabbing my personal cell phone charger and using that, which I could do with Apple? I think Apple may have done that on purpose. You're more likely to get frustrated with Beats and just be like, you know what? I'm going to spend an additional $200 so that way I can have a more convenient charger. Petty. I caught that. Let's go over this couple of things. So you have about equal amount of choices as far as devices and colors. I personally favor the cheaper headphones of $350 for multiple reasons, not just the design. And I'm going to go with Studio. But at the end of the day, outside of cost, the other thing that you want to know and what's going to determine which one you're going to get is the sound quality. It actually took me a little bit longer to determine which one I like the sound of better. First of all, let me say I do not have the most sensitive ears when it comes to music. There may be other undertones, layers of beats that I don't necessarily hear. My ears are not 100% that sensitive. I do know somebody that has more sensitive ears, and I've asked for their opinion as well. Very trusted friend. With that being said, I did notice sound is a little bit more immersive and fuller sound with the Beats. Now, this isn't just my opinion. Like I said, I did get others' opinions on the sound just because they have more sensitive ears than I do. I'm not sure if it's maybe the simple shape of the headphones that gives it that more of a fuller sound. Like I said, it took me a while because most times when I do my buds, I'm able to have one in each ear to be able to hear a difference a little bit better with headphones. It's not necessarily that easy. But in general, they both have good sounding qualities. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Max is completely trash. It's not. It's just I get more of an immersive experience with the Studio Beats. So in my opinion, you guys, unfortunately, once again, Apple gets put in the back burner for my channel. And I'm going to go with the Studio 3. I will also be doing a comparison with all three of the Beats versions. So if you guys want to save a little bit more money and get some little bit cheaper Beats, make sure that you stay tuned. I will see you guys later. Stay tuned, stay jazzy. Thanks for watching.